Hi guys, this is an introduction to my big running challenge for the year, my 5 in 5 marathons in 5 days. Now I start that tomorrow, which is why I'm doing this now, so that I can concentrate on getting to the start line in the morning. It's part of Grim Up North's Grimnificent 7. We are running at 5 different reservoirs in North Yorkshire, all incredibly beautiful. On Monday, Swinsty Reservoir, Tuesday, Fewston, Wednesday, Scarhouse, Thursday was meant to be Thrushcross, and Friday, Grimwith. Now, there have been too many trees that have fallen around Thrushcross Reservoir in those horrible storms that we had in February. So the paths around Thrushcross Reservoir aren't open again yet. So Thursday, we'll now be at Scarhouse as well. Each race is made up of 4 laps of 6.55 miles. It will probably work out a little bit longer than that. With trail running, you tend to get a bit more for your money. I've spent today batch cooking so that Poppy and I have our meals sorted for the week. I'm going to get my kit ready for the morning. I will see you then. Good morning, the day is here. I've just pulled up at the Fewston Swinsty car park. I'm just going to sort my kit out. First hurdle achieved, that was dropping Poppy off at Breakfast Club. She's ridiculously excited to be having breakfast at school today. She's never done that before. So that's great because we're bouncing off each other's excitement. So sort my kit out and then I'll go and register. I've got my race number. It's an absolutely glorious day. I've just been looking at the fueling table and I want to start eating cake already, so I think we need to get some running done and then I can eat a lot of cake.
Fewston and Swinsty reservoirs are located in the Washburn Valley, North Yorkshire. Their stunning scenery and well-surfaced reservoir paths make them the perfect place for running or walking throughout the year.
Race briefing about to start, and it's Eleanor! Hooray! I have company for this first marathon, so right, let's go for the run brief.
For the half marathon, it is 2 loops, and for the marathon, yay, 4
Yay!
loops. It's a beautiful day. The course is, I guess most of you might have trail shoes on, but it's the road shoe today. It's very, very dry. Nothing about, not for the marshals, but for the runners, it's perfect. Anybody need to know anything else?
Eleanor's freezing. I'm not taking my jacket off yet. There's 90 seconds to go. I've got a good minute left in my jacket as yet.
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have fun!
Off we go! Marathon 1 is underway. I wonder how many other marathons everyone else is doing. The beautiful Swinsty Reservoir. And the lovely Eleanor. Hooray, it's our first hill. So we must walk all the hills. We're really struggling to run slow enough. We don't really want to be 9-minute miling, but we just set off and
Sunshine.
and we were, yeah, we're getting carried away in the sunshine. What a glorious day and what a lovely place to be. We're just running on the road that separates Fewston and Swinsty. We can't do a full lap of Swinsty because there's some work on the spillway, so now we're heading to Fewston to do a lap there. What's this? Oh my goodness, up a really big hill. Apparently we have to wait to do our lap of Fewston. We have to go up this hill first. In 3 laps time this is going to be much less fun. We're only 3 miles in, but we're walking up a hill, eating cake, and actually we've fallen out a bit because this one thinks that Battenberg is an acceptable snack.
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you. Mile 5, feed station number 2. Jaffa cakes for me and
Lemon slices.
Mr. Kipling lemon slices. But Eleanor, I feel like there's more about the cake than the running.
Great.
Which is winning. We're on the biggest hill. Poor old Eleanor didn't realise it was hilly. So she's just said, this will be my hilliest marathon. But it's quite nice because the goal is to not need to recover from this. So just take it slowly, walk the hills. Flat now though, so better get running. Just leaving the beautiful Fewston, heading up this hill to finish our first lap. Oh, actually, maybe we should walk its hill. Eleanor's feeling like it's really long.
It is, really hilly.
But yeah, I'm not feeling too bad at this point. It is just that constant slow down, don't take anything out of your legs. It's just day one. Hello. Time for cake. Oh, look at that. I've just switched my bottle over and got some more cake. Feel like we're potentially eating too much cake on this marathon. Maybe I'll go for some salted crisps or something next time. But absolutely loving it so far. The guys there were just saying back there that the London Marathon email ballot results have just come out. So I might check my email in a minute. I've just checked. Not this time. Did not get in the London Marathon ballot. Don't really know if I'm pleased or not pleased. There's a few other things I quite fancy doing and entering in October. I think you're always disappointed, aren't you, to see that you didn't get in. Just coming up to the one muddy bit. Just passed over a few of them. But yeah, it does get pretty wet up here. And by wet, I mean like mini rivers. Stepping stones. Hooray! Navigated the muddy bit. Didn't fall in. Actually, did you fall in, Eleanor?
No.
No, we didn't fall in. So, lap 2. We've got this. It's just so hard. It is a mental game today. Just really hard to pick a pace. It's really hard to keep slowing yourself down, reminding yourself to walk. There's a lot of little rises and we're just getting confused, aren't we?
Yeah,
Like,
what's that?
yeah. Should we walk? We don't know. Anything I take out of my legs today, I'm going to regret tomorrow. So really just need to just almost jog. Eleanor's just having her gel and I'm taking a moment to appreciate where we are. Oh, I could just watch the sun dancing on the water all day. What a beautiful day. But I can't, we need to get running. Hello! More cake, hooray! So today I'm fueled mainly by Jaffa cakes and Mr. Kipling lemon slices. Oh, actually, and some like fudgy caramel, basically cake. Fueled by cake. I probably need to carry some trail mix or something tomorrow because I can't imagine eating cake for 5 days straight. It's going to be great. The front runner's just come past us. We've been lapped. But we just checked with him because we're about 2 hours 24 in and he's at 19 miles, which is pretty impressive, but we asked him if he's doing any other days and he's just doing today. So definitely selecting a different pace, playing a different game really to the long game and just wanting to be able to recover for tomorrow. Just finishing our second lap now. Time for more cake. Oh my goodness, tell you what, this is incredible. Setting off on lap 3. These are some sort of Easter egg, cream egg, fondant fancy, something like that. They just melt in your mouth. Oh, absolute deliciousness. So 2 laps to go. What a day to be outside. The trail here is all really compact, so I'm sort of wishing that I was in road shoes. I'm in a light trail, but yeah, want some grass to run on. Want a nice soft surface. It's all a bit doosh. I can feel it, the shock up through my body every step. I think I'm just hyper aware of it because I'm thinking of recovery and the impact on my body. 3rd time up this long, steep road hill. Ugh. I just think it's really hard to get up here without it taking anything out of your legs. Feels like hard work even walking just because it's so steep. Boo! Not my favourite bit of the route. It's sort of worth the hill for the views though. It is beautiful. Walking up a hill, eating salted crisps. This is what I needed. I've had too much sweet stuff really. I got a bit excited by all the cake. But no, I'm focused now on what I actually need, and it's salt. On the big steep hill, coming up to 20 miles. We only have to do this once more though, sort of coming up to finishing lap 3. I'm a bit worried I'm going to be lonely for the rest of the week. We've got a couple of people visiting me, but I won't have anyone staying with me all the time like today, because Eleanor's done the whole marathon with me. Then I might be sad. I might miss you, and I'm trying really hard to convince her to do more. She's not having any of it. Just finishing our 3rd lap. 1 lap to go after this. We're feeling good now, final lap. Hooray, we're in discussions though as to whether we split up or not, because I've got a bit of time to kill before I need to go and get Poppy, but not enough time to get home or do anything. But Eleanor quite wants it to be over. And I've just bagged up a bit of my sugar-free fruit cake, and I quite fancy walking the last bit, eating that, and doing a bit of mental prep for tomorrow. So it may be that we split, but we're doing this first bit of the final loop together. Nearly. Fancy doing extra. We're just being nosy because Gareth Southgate used to live here in this lovely house, or maybe he still does. It was for sale at one point, but actually I don't think it did sell, so maybe he's still there. But are you waving to it? But it's giving us something to do on a marathon. I'd rather not be running laps, but if you're running laps, this is the sort of place that you want to be. We decided to stay together until we've got this awful hill out of the way. We don't like this hill.
No. Please see the back of it.
Yeah, it's our last time up it, so that is good news. We are at 22.5 miles, so not too far to go, but it's definitely going to be over 27 miles in total. Trail marathons. Off she goes. We've said our goodbyes, but I think we'll see each other at the finish because there's only about 4 miles to go, but my aim is to slow down a bit now, and Eleanor is just desperate to get to the finish. I love this bit here at the top of the hill. You can see Memwith Hill over there, the golf balls, and it's actually just really beautiful. We could not have been any luckier with the weather. This is just glorious. Look at this. And I'm pleased it clouded over actually for maybe an hour or two, because actually I think otherwise we might burn in this. I didn't put sun cream on. I put it on my face but not my arms and legs, so I'll make sure I do that for the rest of the week. Apart from Wednesday, that looks a bit rainy. Thursday and Friday look absolutely wonderful. Pure sun all day. Really looking forward to it. Last 5k now, and then I'm done for the day. Hello, final aid station before the finish. Didn't actually need that aid station. I've still got water and I've still got my fruitcake to eat when I get to a hill. In my head I was going to walk a lot more of this final lap than I have, but I'm feeling alright and sort of just want to get to the end. I'm hoping I don't regret that. I just walked an uphill and I checked my emails and oh my goodness, I could cry. So I've passed my fundraising target, so I'm just having a moment. I've just stopped this beautiful place to have a moment of gratitude and reflection that there's more good than bad in the world. Love will win over hate, and yeah, thank you guys, thank you, huge thank you to everyone who's sponsored me. I might up my target. Yeah, just feeling very, very grateful and really lucky. And also, Ellen leaving, I thought I might have a dip in morale, but actually, I'm feeling really lucky to have this beautiful place to myself. It is wonderful to share it with friends, but the solitude of this and the trails is pretty magical too. So yeah, just having a little moment. Last time up the super steep hill, and then a bit of running, and then an uphill finish, which I will walk. I forgot to say, at the start of this lap, I put some lemon hydration tabs in my water. They're disgusting. So that's lovely to drink. But it does the job, so I'm not that fussy, it's fine. Right, I better get running now. I sort of had a running a 5-hour marathon in my head, anything between 5 and 5.5 hours I figured I won't really need to recover from, hopefully, although this is hilly. And I did, it was 5:30 when I was at marathon distance. I'm at 26.5 now, so unless it's downhill I might just walk it now, recover for tomorrow, finish my yummy lemon drink and eat and enjoy the view, of course. I really hope the rest of the week is like this and that Wednesday's forecast changes and there's no rain. So back here tomorrow, same car park, different routes. Some of the route will be the same, there'll be a bit of overlap, but yeah, I really got to start thinking about tomorrow now. It's actually quite nice that Ellen has left me, because in terms of mental preparation for tomorrow, this is what it will be like. And yeah, it's nice to remember that I won't be lonely. I'll be loving the peace and tranquility of this beautiful world. Well done, Hilary.
Oh, well done, you.
Have you got one lap to go?
No.
This is the finish!
Yes.
Yay! Amazing, I won't make you do one more. Well done. Thank you. People like Hilary are total inspiration. 100 Marathon Club. She set off early and so we're finishing at the same time. That was lovely. Just walking up this last hill and then running into the finish. Hooray! Day one done. Well, nearly, in like 300 metres. Hooray! Ellen has got a lot of energy. Do we have to run up to the finish flag or can we stop here? Yay! Oh! Okay, I'll go to the flag. Yay! Finish! There we go. Yay! Well done. Yeah, you have to go to the flag apparently. I tried not and we got in trouble. Amazing. Yes, Hilary! Well done. Yay!
Congratulations. There you go.
Amazing, thank you so much.
Right, now who wants to
Well done, Hilary. Yay. Oh, it's actually Medal Monday. We don't have to roll it over from Sunday. Medal Monday. Well, now that really is day one done. I've got my Malteser bunnies. I've got my beer. I've got my medal. So yeah, feeling pretty happy. Gonna head back over to Leeds, get Poppy from school, and yeah, rest up, eat up, and recover. Do it all again tomorrow. Day 2, deja vu, just turned up at the Fewston Swinsty car park. Not feeling too bad, moving okay today. The real challenge starts today. Yesterday was a slowish, pretty hilly marathon. I think there was 2,000 feet of climb. Let's see what today holds in store. Let's go and register. All registered, number 12 today, and I've just had much shoe discussion with the team because I quite wished I was in road shoes yesterday, so I'm going to go and put my Cascadias on because there's a bit where you really need trail shoes, but the rest is quite hard packed, so I think they'll be perfect for today. Looking forward to have earned these. Oh my goodness!
What's not to like?
That's my favourite running snack! Yay, Wendy the Worms and chocolate oranges. I'm doing it. I'm having chocolate orange. Breakfast was quite a while ago now. We're just learning about the trees we need to climb over. Run brief done. I think we're ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, joy.
Off we go. Nobody wanted to be first then, because none of us know the way. A brave lady is set off at the front. We'll just follow her. Off we go, marathon number 2 for the week. To be fair, I'm moving pretty well. I thought getting started might be really difficult. But actually, I did a bit of yoga last night, got the massager on my legs. And I'm feeling all right. I'm having to slow myself down again because I'm just running off at 9-minute miling, and that's not what I want to be doing to get through to Friday. So slow it down, relax into it. We're all struggling up the first hill. Oh yeah, it's not even a mile. Oh, it's flattened out a bit. I love those hills though, especially early on, because we can all just have a good old chat. Feeling a little bit smug with my planning because I parked my car just here on the route instead of the main car park. So hooray for that. If I need anything, there it is. The ground is pretty hard packed again today. So I struggled a tiny bit with that yesterday. Oh, I found some grass to run on. That's what I missed yesterday. Oh, lovely squashy grass. This is spectacular. I didn't even know this trail existed, and it's really gorgeous. So, yay! Love learning about new trails. I'm actually moving really comfortably, which is a huge surprise. I think walking those last couple of miles yesterday, jog walking, was a really good active recovery. So, I think that'll be the plan again today. I'm just loving it for now though. What a glorious day. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Always the hill with Grim up north. Ooh. What a day. Though it's really hot already. I think I'm going to be a bit too hot today. We just had a lovely little stream crossing. There's loads of mud. This is much better. This is more like trail running. Oh, I love paths like this. I'm just trying to keep the runner in front in my sights. That way I don't have to navigate or concentrate on looking for signs too much. There's no GPX files for these races, and for anyone that knows me, you'll know that I absolutely love being independent. So if I had a map or a GPX file, I wouldn't worry about where we were going at all. But I can find it a bit hard to trust signs, you know, people can move them. So being with another runner, it's like my little comfort blanket just on this first lap. And then for the next 3 laps, I'll know where I'm going, hopefully. I'm busy watching all these fallen trees and looking around. And if he'd not have turned then, I could easily have just run past that one. I think sometimes I just enjoy where I am a bit too much. The one thing I didn't ask, and we weren't told in the race briefing, is aid stations. I've no idea how many aid stations there are. Yesterday there were 3. I don't know. I'm guessing there's one in the car parks, maybe 4 miles, and then 6.55 miles, something like that. And then obviously those repeated. Anyway, because I'm guessing and I've been running now for 40 minutes, just had half my chocolate bar, just keeping my glycogen stores topped up, just getting to the first fallen tree. So just, ooh, it's muddy, navigating this round to the side. Excellent. Thank you, tree marshal.
Those logs out to the steps, so if you just go gently up there.
Steps have been made.
And then you go back into the road.
Amazing.
And then you're on the road, about a quarter of a mile on the main road, go like.
Amazing, thank you so much. Thanks for the steps. How's that for service? A guided route and steps over one of the fallen trees. There's so many that have come down though. Gosh, those storms. We can just about see Fewston Reservoir, sat down there. And then this is the section on road. We've been asked to keep left for this, which does feel slightly counterintuitive. Back to the undulating paths around Fewston Reservoir. We're going round in the opposite direction to yesterday, so that's great, just keeps it a little bit different. And yeah, this is actually a really good loop. I'm loving today. Gorgeous trail, a little bit of busy road, but and then the reservoir path. Just walking up the last hill that comes to the start finish and completes lap 1. Yeah, really loving this today. I just feel so lucky to be out here, and I could run much more easily than I thought I'd be able to. So time to switch my bottle over, get some snacks and set out on lap 2. Just finishing my mouthful of crisps. I've switched bottles. Yesterday I found it a bit of a faff to fill up my bottles, so I've just brought 4 soft flasks today, so I can just switch those out each time. Tons easier. And I'm eating some little bits of chocolate cake. I know I said I was going to eat less cake today, but I think with a challenge like this it's more eat what you fancy, and I fancy cake. Oh my gosh, I didn't get any chocolate orange. Oh, all of a sudden that seems like a really long wait for chocolate orange. Oh, next lap though. Just logging up another hill. Did you know what I realised? The way this course is designed, after a mile, you sort of pass back the start finish. I'm totally gonna go and get some chocolate orange. It's the little things that matter when you're doing something like this. I was really going to spend the whole lap sulking about not having chocolate orange. So slight detour, back to the fueling table, got 2 bits of chocolate orange. I'm good to go now. I was really worried I'd miss Eleanor today and the company, be a bit lonely on my own, but these forest trails are so peaceful and beautiful. It's actually magical. Just coming up to the fallen trees, maybe I should say. Oh look, this is fancy. This wasn't here last time. Got like a little route marked out in tape. Very professional. Look at this, amazing. And our little steps with hazard tape. Perfect. Successfully navigated. I quite like that bit. It's like obstacle course running. The sun's gone in, so temperature wise it's perfection. I'm just walking up a hill eating a Cadbury's caramel bar, like a brownie bar, cake bar. It's so good. I have got trail mix in my bag, and on the last lap I'll think about more sensible fueling, but yeah, apparently it is all about the cake. And onto the road section. I've decided I'm going to walk this bit on the road. My left shin does feel a bit tight after yesterday. Sort of the start of shin splints. It's not, it's just a very tight muscle. I tried to work on it a bit last night. I'll sort it out properly tonight hopefully, but don't want to be running on road. Oh, and actually I just had my first hilarious thought. So now I'm laughing because I was thinking, if I fall over and hurt myself, that'd be quite good, because then I wouldn't have to run a marathon for the next 3 days. Touch wood, that doesn't happen. But just, yeah, hilarious thoughts that pop into your head when you're doing multi-day events. See, just when I thought that, then this beautiful red kite came to tell me to carry on and that I'm doing well. So mini feed station there, that's 5 miles in to the, I think it's nearly a 7-mile loop today. I've just gone for salted crisps because I need some salt and to stop eating cake. Then there's one more mini feed station at about 6.5 miles, and then the main one at the end of the loop. I totally forgot to say I wasn't enjoying the road section, so I stopped and picked a flower, put it in my hair, and that cheered me up a bit. It's just about finding ways to enjoy it when things get hard. So yeah, walking up this hill, eating crisps, got a flower in my hair. Loving life. Here we go, second mini feed station. Hello.
Yeah, like for what?
It's literally about half a mile up this hill to the start finish point to complete lap 2. I just got 2 more bits of chocolate orange. Do I need it? Probably not. Do I want it? Absolutely. Hooray, end of lap 2. Let's change my bottle over. Right, lap 3. Let's get this done. I've got one of those Cadbury's caramel and cake chocolate brownie bar things. And yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit bored actually. Just plodding up this long hill, and I just got a message from Al's mum saying that she got Wordle in 2 today. So I was like, oh, I've just eaten, I don't really need anything on this uphill. I'm gonna try do Wordle. Totally got it in 2. It said magnificent. So now, now I feel all happy. Never thought I'd be doing Wordle on a marathon. Oh my goodness, I forgot it was time for lambs. All of those fallen trees and looking at the root systems underneath the trees reminds me of a documentary that I watched on Netflix. Is it Fantastic Fungus or Fantastic Fungi? Fantastic Fungus, let's say. Anyway, it's really good, amazing. and makes you feel really connected to the earth, because it talks about how trees communicate with each other. And I've totally forgotten what it's called. Mycelial network? Is that what it's called? Something like that. Anyway, watch it and you'll find out. It's really, really good. Amazing running, well done. I wondered if I'd get lapped. And you've done a few extra miles, hey? Would have been here sooner. More miles for your money. Have a great run, well done, enjoy your last lap. Amazing running. I did wonder when I'd get lapped. I was surprised I hadn't been lapped so far, but yay, thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Accompanied across the road. How about that? So yeah, there we go. I've been lapped, not as early as yesterday. It just occurred to me that I haven't shown you my favourite bit, and it's this bit. It's so muddy. Hooray. Loving the mud. That's what we like, having to hop around bits. Makes it a bit more interesting. Some sort of stepping stones. Need to concentrate where my feet are going. Anything to distract me. Poor old Colin, hey, going wrong. It is interesting though, the course is really well signposted, but you do have to be looking for them. And it is easy to switch off when you're running. And even on my second lap and this lap, you sort of think, am I in the right place? And I try and lay down mental markers, so it might be an interesting tree or a little stream or a particularly muddy patch or something, and I just chat to myself about it in my head, so that when I get to it next time, I recognise it. The sheer number of fallen trees, it is amazing. It really shows the power of those storms. But that confused me so much. These guys are twins, absolutely both amazing runners. But I was convinced they were wearing different tops. So that's really confused me. I was like, have I gone wrong? Have you gone wrong? There's two of you. Both looking really, really strong. Just coming up to the end of lap 3 now. I am tired. I'm gonna switch my bottle over, grab something to eat, and then start my final lap.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
First
Cheers.
and second. They shouldn't be allowed to wear the same thing while they're racing. That really confused me. Yeah, I bet. That was too nice to see everyone at the end. And then first female had just come in as I was leaving, so I wanted to stay and chat. I don't want to run on my own for over an hour now. I want to go and be social. I'm actually pretty hungry now, so I just had half a scone and I've got a bag of crisps and my trail mix out, and I will be doing a lot more walking on this lap, refueling. Don't really want to be getting hungry. Yesterday my run burnt way over 3,000 calories, so although I am sort of joking about cake and stuff, do need to make sure that I'm getting enough calories. So yeah, refueling and active recovery, that's what this lap is. I'm having an absolute nightmare. This water bottle just keeps leaking. I think I've put a lid on a bottle that's not compatible with. In theory it should be, but it's not. So it's soaking wet, but luckily the course design means I can just nip back to the fueling table. I'm going to grab a different bottle because I'm getting soaking wet. Oh my goodness, they're so adorable. I want to come in there and play with you. I don't want to run past. Look at those little faces. Oh my goodness, I love you. Oh my goodness, my heart can't cope. Actually, how are you meant to run when there's things like that? Such tiny lambs. I love this time of year. Oh my goodness, the little lambs. Just having a chat. These guys are doing tomorrow as well, so comparing our war wounds. So I am feeling completely fine. Not feeling that tired really. High spirits. My body's not aching, but through a gate. My tibialis anterior, on mainly my right foot, leg, is really tight, like hurting a lot. We're not going to call it shin splints because it's probably not that bad, but I do need to do something. I think it's from wearing the wrong shoes yesterday. I've even been up to half of it on tarmac. And yeah, I was wearing trail shoes, didn't really have cushioning, there was a lot of downhill. So yes, slightly concerned at this point. There were too many cars then. So what was I saying? Yes, slightly concerned at this point as to whether I will actually make it through the week. The only thing that would stop me would be injury. Mentally, I'm 100% in it. So I'm just hoping I can do enough tonight. Ice massage. I've just chatted to my wonderful friend Jill, who's given me some really sound advice. So I feel like I've got a plan of action. She's told me I need to walk the last 3 miles, which would take a long time. But I need to reduce impact on them so I can get through the week. I really hope it's okay. It's very frustrating though. But I only had 13 days recovery between my 115 mile week at the end of Run the Date and then starting a marathon a day. I ran the first one in the wrong shoes. So it is what it is. I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. I'll keep you posted. Well, I've only got about a mile to go now. So that's making me feel happy. I've done over 26.2 miles already, but yeah, like I said, with trail marathons, it's always longer. It's taken a bit of a long time walking, but nowhere near the cut-off, so that's fine. Should be fine getting in on time. Just want to be done really. I'm getting a bit cold walking. It's quite windy, but it's been a really lovely day. It's been a really lovely day to be out here, but not ideal about my legs. So really I want to get back, eat all of the food, sort my legs out and then rest, because I really want to be able to complete this challenge. Thank goodness. Last hill leading up to the finish. Oh no, they've cleared the finish flag away. Hello. Where's my finish flag? Hello. Well, that's done at least. Got my beer, got my medal, I've got my treats. So home to recover. Not the day that I'd planned, not ideal, but that's okay. Yeah, let's just hope that things can turn around for tomorrow's run. Not even halfway through the week. That's a bit of an overwhelming thought. But it was never going to be easy. I just hope that I can get through it. So fingers crossed. Step 1 of recovery is refueling. I'm sat with my legs up and about to eat this. Well, that was a tough day at the office today. Let me talk you through my recovery plan. Okay, so plan is I'm just going to give them a really quick massage before I get clean. Let's give my shins a rub. I've got the stick, which is amazing. So I'm going to work on my calves with that, maybe a little bit on my tibialis anterior, but I've got my massager. So I will be using that on my legs. And I'm going to do an ice cube massage as well. I'm going to use an ice cube to actually massage the front of my legs, but the rest of these I am putting in this ice bath. So go and get some more ice cubes and then I'll be in the bath. The only other thing to say for tonight is that I may start tomorrow an hour early. A fair few people have been starting early, so I may head over to Scarhouse Reservoir for 8:30 start instead of a 9:30 start. It just gives me a little bit more time to play with. I don't know how my shins are going to be feeling tomorrow, but I think I'll feel better with a bit more time in the bag. The other thing is it's meant to rain tomorrow, but not till later on, so it gives me an extra hour of dry running as well, so it works on both counts. I'm best going to get myself in this ice bath. I check back in the morning, but fingers crossed this works, and I'm feeling okay in the morning and ready to start marathon 3.